I wanted to come on here simply because I had nothing else to do. No, I'm just joking. To share the co-owners and how do they say it? Maybe Carly will pop on in a little bit and remind me how co-CEOs. Anyways, the owners of Scentsy went live today and shared with us why we are essential to the country right now. So we are considered essential. And of course we threw in, or some of us consultants you'll see have thrown in the scent part, because we always put in the scent for, I don't know, it's corny, but you know, just a little light. And while I'm on, I'm going to be doing my nails, because if you know me, I love to have my nails done like all the time. And I have not had them done in a while. This is like the first birthday, I think, since Tristan was born that I did not have my nails done. I always at the minimum had them done for my birthday. But I've had no nails. I just finished washing my hands. I got a scratchy throat. Hopefully I don't have the Rona. But I have a really scratchy throat. 817. I don't know who that is. I'll call them back, or they can leave me a message. So y'all know I love to have my nails done, and I just have not been able to get them. What up, friend? How's the Valley doing? I know you guys are in a stay in place, or what is it? Stay at home, or whatever it's called, like shelter in place, right? Cameron County. My mom was more mad that the maquinitas were closed. She was like super upset when it was like 10 to 5 in the morning. 10 at night, 5 in the morning. She was just pissed because of the maquinitas. She was upset because they closed her gambling down. I saw a house burn down in La Feria too. Everybody was live. My mom laughs because I'll call her and I'll be like, hey, this and this is going on in La Feria. And she's like, how do you know? Girl, you need to get Facebook. So while I'm on here telling you why, friend, have you gone to Tacolandia are they still open? So I want some tacos, but as you can see, I'm getting a little chunky. A little. I'm gonna do a competition later, or a thing. They left me a voicemail. I wonder who it was. Maybe it was the dog groomer's place. If anybody knows a dog groomer, Jan, you have to do it live so I can see your face. I feel so ugh. But on another note, I'm the only one in the office right now. I've been seeing your snaps, Marco. You're just at home eating and watching TV. I didn't go sleep by yourself. Your kids, where are your kids? Are they with their mom? Do you get them at all during this time? I know Kleberg, like in Kleberg County, I guess, or whatever, wherever Annalisa's at, they put on, like, you couldn't not let your non-custodial parents not have. Not yet. You're gonna check Tacolandia is probably what you're talking about. So I'm gonna do my nails while I'm talking. Should I do blue? Jen knows my little purple packages. I have like 150 of these things. Floral. This is a great time to hit up for the girls. Guys too. Hey Marco, start a trend. Bad Bunny, that guy does his nails. Start a trend. Black and gold. But right now, to those of you that can't get your nails done, I have purple. I have a ton of purple. More than likely I'm purple, right? Like, more than likely I will choose purple. Or why don't I do something diff? What if I do this pink? You had them for spring break and now they're with their mom. Awesome. Maybe if I did a hot pink with an overlay of the glitter pink. But yeah, if you are one to always go get your nails and toes done, or maybe with an overlay of this black and white. I'm trying to see. So I'm gonna do that right now. I figure, you know, I don't know what to. I'll go with the hot pink. I don't do hot pink, and I've got quite a bit of that. So figured I might as well do a couple things. My BFF, if you don't have a Color Street lady, my BFF sells them. I know there's a couple of people that sell them here in Nordheim, but hey, times are tough. Times are tough when they close down the nail shop. So if you like to get your stuff done, or you just self-care right now is like a big thing, especially if you're at home. I know when I don't do like full face glam and clothes, like if I go a couple of days without doing my makeup, which I do, a lot of people think I don't. Ask Jen. I will show up to the office and just have no makeup, and I can see my attitude like going down, or just like my self-confidence, I guess you could say, just going down when I haven't done full face and clothes. And sometimes even when I'm just like in a t-shirt and jeans and I do full face, I just feel better. And that could mean anything for other people. Like some people just, you know, like I said, just doing your nail strips will make you, you know, lighten your mood a little bit, just make you feel a little cute. And the men too, you know, y'all's haircuts or whatnot. So right now is a great time if you don't have a Color Street lady or person, consultant. Do Easter colors. Well, Easter's not for a while, isn't it? When is Easter, Marco? Pink is Eastery, no? I'll probably change them by then, or hopefully by then it's open and I'm gonna have them Cardi B's going like I usually do, but I'm gonna go all out when I get to open. That nail shop's gonna be popping when they open back up. So anyway, so for the meantime, and when I'm like in between fills and I can't go get some, I use Color Street. I use Color Street on my toesies. So since I don't wear a lot of sandals or open toe shoes, at least when I'm walking around, you know, I'm not looking busted. But so if you don't have a Color Street lady, please let me know. Like I said, there are quite a few here in the Nordheim area. Nordheim. Oh, I didn't even prep or nothing. Get it, girl. So I can, if you want to stay local, that's fine too. But if you're not local and you need a person, my BFF, I'm wondering if she's gonna pop on. Best thing about Color Street is every package you get a nail prep and you get this little file, and I carry them with me. There's some at my desk, but you get one with every order. It's cheaper than even going to the salon, and you get a little nail file that you can carry in your purse. You can carry look at me trying to sell Color Street, and I'm not even a consultant. But hey, times are tough right now, and you want to look somewhat cute. Get your nails, and the strips are super cheap, and they'll dry out. So what I do is, when the ones that I'm not done, because you don't use them, I can take the whole thing and do my hands and toes and still have some left over. So I slip them back in here, and then with my flat iron, I shut them on top. I seal them again, and boom, I can reuse them. So, girl, your girl is frugal. But anyway, so yeah, if you need your nails done in this hard times, I know that sounds kind of like minimal. Whoa, these are like see-through fluorescent pink. Girl. But anyways, so yeah, if you need a person, let me know. If you don't, get your nails done. Do something for yourself while we're going through this pandemic that they're calling it. Ahora sí, I lost my... What did I do with my file? So anyways, I'm not here to sell Color Street. Don't think like, oh my God, Cris is going to shove something else down our throat every day. No, I'm just happen to be doing them at the same time that I'm doing my live. But I saw where the co-owners, husband and wife, so I don't know if that it counts as co-owners, because she wanted to have her specific, herself to have a title too. So, and she deserves one because she does a lot of the work too. But they went live today, and they let us know that Scentsy is considered an essential company, so that is why they are not shutting down their doors. And I overdid that other one, so so that is why they're not shutting down their doors, and they are still open and shipping. So some people, of course, as with anything, complained and criticized as to why Scentsy was putting their home office people, employees, in harm's way, and not closing down when they should be, because we're not essential to the country or to the economy. So they put it into perspective for us when they went live, and they did say that Scentsy is considered essential. Why is and no matter what your stance is, like, I don't, as you guys can tell, I'm never really political or come at something politically or with anything in the news. I just come on here to sell my Scentsy, and that's it. So whatever stance you have, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to that opinion. And I don't hardly ever share my political opinion or my stance on things. With friends and family, of course, yes, I will. But when it comes to my customers, I don't think it's, we can all be adults and have different views, but that's what makes us adults, that we can sit here and have different views. I'm not going to say, oh, if you like something, I'm going to take you off, or if you don't like something that I like, I'm going to take you out. Like, nah, I'm not like that. Like, let's sit and have a conversation. We're adults. That's what adults do. Because I know people have issues with Tristan's stance on stuff, and I'm like, first off, he's not even old enough to vote. So Tristan's stance should mean absolutely nothing to you. Anybody else's stance should mean zero to you. That's what makes us America. That's what we all have the right to think whichever way. So whichever stance you are, whether you feel everyone should be at home and not go out at all, so that this could just be all over within 2 weeks that they say it would be, that's your stance. Or if you feel like you're going to do whatever the government tells you to do, if you're essential, apparently I'm essential. I got my letter. Boop, boop. Got my letter to drive around, just in case. We are not in a in place, or whatever you call it. Excuse me, we're not in that yet. But just in case it does come, we already got our letters from work stating that we can drive to and from work. So we are essential to the country at work. And now Scentsy, why is Scentsy essential to the company? So it's not Scentsy's choice. It is not his or hers, husband or wife. It is not their choice and say, oh, you know what, we're going to stay open, or you know what, we're not going to stay open. The government did come out and say that Scentsy is essential to the economy, so they are going to remain open, or they can remain open. Why? People are asked, they said that some people came at them hard and said, why? Wax and warmers is not essential to keep our country running, or our economy, going up or whatnot. So that's why they did their live today, to explain to us why we are, or why the government says we are essential. So the government made the guidelines, not Scentsy. Scentsy has been deemed essential because of the online part of our business. Now, if they were to, the online part of the company, which is our businesses as consultants, so we still, even though, let's say we do, or those people that are in a, what is it called? In place, quarantine or what, not quarantine, but just stay where you're at, stay at home type thing. Even if it were to come down to that, like everybody has to stay put and stay where they're at. Like the whole country shuts down. Online businesses are essential to the economy. One, because oh no, I just tore that. One, because we will be able to continue having a job. Shelter in place. Thank you, Miss Hobbs. I know the word. I'm losing it. So yes, shelter in place. If we were to go to a shelter in place, at least those people that have online businesses, and I just messed this all up. I'll get another one. Those people that have online businesses are essential to keep the economy going, to keep us with a job, with income coming in, so that we can then go and use our income out. And the simple fact that the employees at Scentsy has taken the following steps. They are allowing employees to work from home. So like usually Scentsy gives us like tons of free training, and it's like Tuesday mornings at 11 o'clock, and then Tuesday afternoons at 2 o'clock, and then Thursdays or whatnot, we have lives from our corporate office. Well, those people, they brought in their IT department, and they took them out to those people's homes, and they had them set up to the point where they can do all of their lives from home. So those people are working from home. The people that are still those people that are not working from home, they're not allowing visitors in the home office. Like I, as a consultant, if I were to go to Idaho and be like, hey, I want to see the home office where Scentsy, runs their whole business, I would be allowed to. Me and my family or whoever I take with me, they're not allowing that right now. So they're keeping that. Everybody's having to keep a 6-foot distance, constant cleaning. All of their interior doors are open so that it minimizes the amount of hands touching the doors. And then when they come in, they have to sanitize or whatnot. And those employees that are being deemed essential to still go into work, if they do not want to, they don't have to. Scentsy's not like, you have to come to work. No, they're allowing those employees to work from home with something else to do. So they're not forcing them to work. Another reason why Scentsy was considered an essential to the country, and to not just to the country, because we are worldwide almost. We're in several countries. We have over 130,000 online businesses worldwide. That means we have over 130,000 consultants worldwide that need to keep working in order to keep the economy moving. So that is why we are deemed essential. Another reason why we're deemed essential. Scentsy let us know that they are having spikes in sales of cleaning supplies, hand soap, and laundry detergent. They're peaking. So it's not like, other companies that are going under or whatnot. We're still completely active and working, and that's all in part to us as consultants. So if you see us posting like, hey, or if you see your consultant or another consultant posting like, I have hand cleaner, or I have hand soap, I have home cleaner, like cleaning products, I have laundry detergent, it's not because we're trying to take advantage of the situation. It's simply because that is in high demand right now, especially since you can't find a lot of it on the shelves at the stores. So another thing, Scentsy's a real big, Scentsy's a real big believer in give more than you take. Since they are still open, wow, my throat is really scratchy. I'm getting scared now, guys. Since they are still open, the government there in Idaho, I don't know if it's the government, I guess the government, they have been asked to help manufacture the buildings that house where we have our hand soaps and lotions made. They have been asked, since they are still working and they are still open, they have been asked to help local hospitals in that state. I don't know how far it's going to go. They weren't sure themselves because it's still something that's on the table and that they have agreed to do. They just need to know what they're supposed to do. They are making cleaning supplies, high grade cleaning supplies for the hospitals and stuff like that that's going to be needed in this time frame. So they're offering their people, the buildings and the time to make that, as well as still making our Scentsy stuff, but they will be making stuff to help the local hospitals and people like that, the government agencies that need these, kind of like, you know how Ford and I don't know who else is making the masks or the ventilators. That's what Scentsy's doing to give back. They've also been asked to, so that's cleaning products that they're going to be making for that location. Then they have 3D printers there. I didn't even know that. But they have an area that has 3D printers. So they have also been asked to help in the making of reusable masks. So that's all in the works through Scentsy. Has nothing to do, will not benefit the company in any way, shape, or form. But they are offering, they were asked and they said, you know, just let us know what we're supposed to do. Give us what we need, you know, the stuff that we need to get that done, and they're going to do it. So that is how Scentsy is giving back in this time during this pandemic and during everything that's going on. And now my best friend logs on. I was talking about you earlier, ma'am. I was telling people I was telling people that you are one of my did you catch that? Color Street ladies. And if they need you, drop your info there. Because you know your girl likes to have her nails done, but in this hard time, y'all better be popping them out. Y'all, you are essential to me because you got the nail goodies. And I showed him all my nail stuff that I got from you. But so yes. So they were told that support for online business operations are essential to keep the economy going. So that is why the shipping and manufacturing of all the Scentsy products is still open, because of the amount of Scentsy consultants that already do and that will start to be working from home if their jobs close down. So at least, you know, there's still money coming in and out. So, and with that being said, you know, with us as consultants ordering and you as customers ordering, you know, you're putting money into the economy. They're putting money because they're having to, you know, keep this stuff going and keep it stocked. So we're, you know, that is why we are deemed essential. Scentsy is still having from me what, Carly? The Color Street? Yeah, I was just telling them that they didn't have a Color Street lady already, and if their nails are starting to look a little busted because everything's closed, they can contact you or their you know, rep. But I told them I get most of my stuff from you. Most. You know, when somebody else is selling something, we gotta support everybody. These I actually got from you. I'm not doing a great job, but it's better than nothing. And I've had nothing on my hands for the last like week, even though I have so many. So those were the reasons that we were deemed essential to the in order to stay open. So if you still want to order, as long as we here are still not in a shelter in place, thank you, Ms. Hobbs. As long as we still here are not in a shelter in place, I can still do deliveries, orders. If we do get into our area being a shelter in place, well, then we'll just do the whole online ordering, that's the whole main purpose of us staying you know, killernails.com. There you go. And I had it written down. Excuse me. Killer Nails, nails with a Z at the end.com. That's my girl. That's my best friend. Priscilla Morale. Okay. So, yeah, cleaning supplies, hand soap, laundry detergent is flying off the shelves at Scentsy. So they are making sure that they are keeping that up to keep up with demand. The sales are going great. Our sales numbers have not been impacted thus far. So they are looking at, we don't know how it's going to be next month or whatnot. But with everybody being able to order online and not going into the stores or not being even able to leave the home, you know, you can order your stuff online through through my website or you know, your consultant, and have it delivered straight to you. I've seen people like Lysoling their boxes that they get on their porch. When I do my porch deliveries, I promise that I have made a promise that I will wash my hands before I handle any of your stuff. Lysol it down, bag it up, wash my hands again, Lysol the vehicle, drive it down to you, leave it on your porch, Lysol it at your porch, and then if you feel like you need another coat of Lysol, you can go right ahead and coat that box or bag or whatever you get. I don't know how I'm gonna do, because I've gotten a couple of online orders. If you're still on, Carly, what are you doing for people that order online? Are you doing porch drop-offs, or are you mailing out stuff? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. So I've just been asking people what they want personally, so that way we're on the same page. And I just messed that one up too. So that is why we are being considered an essential company, and that's why Scentsy has not closed, simply to keep, you know, money coming in and out of, you know, everyone's hands. If we spend money, the you know, eventually we'll keep going. If they keep closing essential businesses, like the non-essential stuff that's been closed, I'm like, if we were to shut down completely, then yeah, our whole economy would just, you know, go horribly. So that is why they're trying to, you know, keep things going. And that is why they deemed Scentsy essential. Like I said, all the things that I touched on, I wrote notes as they were talking. That way I could share with everybody, because they did say that there were some people really upset that Scentsy was still open. But the government, they said that they're going to follow up until the government states that we are not essential. Then they'll take the measures they have to take then. But if the government deems them or us essential, he said they're going to stay open. They're, like I said, they're not forcing employees to work. But, and those that can work from home are working from home and keeping everything running. Like, they could have just sent everybody home and then not given us our weekly trainings, but they don't. All them people are coming live from their homes. Like I said, they had their IT people setting them up in their homes, and that way they can still work, still be in touch with all of us, which is super, super awesome. So that is why the government deemed Scentsy essential. That is why they're still open. That is why you're still able to get your stuff. Dang it. That's why you're able to still get your stuff delivered if you order online or if you order through me. So I do have my I do have a couple parties open. If you're local and you want to support Mrs. Kelly Hobbs, she's got an open party right now. So I've had a couple people order from her this week. So that's super awesome. And then on Saturday, I will be doing my live party for customers only. And I'll be doing the COVID-19 sale where, where everything will be a 19% off or more, depending on how long I've had it. If it's like new stuff that just came in the box, that'll be the stuff that's 19% off. Just for COVID-19. Code 19, you know? So, that's why we're deemed important. That's why we're deemed essential. And you'll see me using the word scent instead of sensual. But that's just, you know, to go with the whole scent thing. Another thing, I'll come back live, as I'm going to do an experiment, which you guys are gonna want to pop onto the next live. So, here we go.